So a couple of videos ago, I made a video letting you guys know that right now is probably the best time in a long time to buy JDM tackle. That of course is due to the favorable exchange rate between the US dollar and the Japanese yen. And after that video, I regularly check Digitaka's website every couple of hours. And the reason I do that is because on Digitaka's main page, there's a column over on the right hand side of the page that's going to show you all the recent orders, and what it's going to show you is what was bought and what country that the buyer lives in. And I swear for the next day or two, every time I went and checked that little recently sold column, it was pretty much all buyers from America. Now that could be due to the fact also that I don't think Digitaka is shipping to a lot of parts of Europe right now due to the current situation. But do me a favor, if you guys saw my video and took advantage of the current exchange rate and bought you some JDM tackle, whether it be your dream rod or dream reel that you never thought you could afford until now, or it could just be some baits or whatnot, and it doesn't even have to be from Digitaka, it could have been from anywhere like Japan Lure Shop or Asian Portal or anything like that. But let me know what you bought in the comment section. Now of course, I also took this opportunity to save some money on some JDM gear, but I didn't buy a reel. I didn't buy that Antares DC that I was looking at that I told myself I would buy once it went under 500 bucks. Now the reason behind that is because the new SLX DC is going to be coming out next month, as well as the Xenon LTX BFS reel, as well as the right hand ALDEBARAN BFS reel. So I'm going to be buying 3 reels that are probably going to be close to $1,000 total, all in a short period of time. So instead I just chose to make a somewhat small order and buy me some bait finesse lures, and let me share that with you guys right now. So the way that Digitaka boxes things up is the top and the bottom, they use staples instead of tape like Japan Lure Shop, where I can just easily cut that. So I have to dig into this with some pliers. But these are very unique bait finesse baits that I think will do well over here in America, because as you know, here in America the amount of bait finesse specific lures, the selection is kind of thin. Alright, so there's the last staple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push the box off to the side, and then we're going to get into this. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side. Okay, now here's the first one. And of course I can't find my scissors. Hold on a second. Now, I didn't buy anything super expensive, but I bought a lot of what I did buy. And let's see what this package is. Oh yeah. This is the JACKALL. I think it's called the RV Fry. And let me let you guys check out the colors there. Now this is a soft plastic bait, but you can see there is a lip built into the mold there. Wow, that one's a odd color. It's got more purple than the rest. And I think I bought 4 packs in the colors I thought would work here in America. But basically these are like, I guess, soft little jerk baits that you're supposed to stick some kind of a ball head jig into the top, and I'm going to show you guys a video of the action of this bait. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fishing this weightless as well, I guess depending on how soft it is. And I guess I can open one up and show you guys, and I guess kind of feel for myself just how soft these baits are. But there's a better look. It's just amazing what they can do with soft plastics these days. The color, the detail of the head and the eyes and the gills. Alright, let's take a look at this, and yeah, it's pretty soft. Now I was planning on using this like a fluke, but you can see the lip is definitely molded there, and you stick the jig head through here and the ball is supposed to be at the front, and it'll basically quiver and give off a lot of flash. But yeah, wow, that is one of the most detailed soft plastics I've ever seen. It's got the hard plastic eyes. But this ought to kill them in the creeks. And of course, I'm going to be throwing it on Bay Finesse gear. Alright, so I got some more Jackal stuff, and this is called the, what is it? I think it's called the RV Bug. I'll put the name. Yeah, RV Bug 1.5. Part of the Jackal Revoltage lure lineup. And I guess I didn't flip the previous lure over, but they're called the Drift Fry. Now, a lot of you drop shot guys will probably look at this bait and think it would work extremely well, and it probably will. But yeah, this is the RV Bug 1.5, and yeah, it looks like a spider bait. And this is definitely gonna work in the creeks and up shallow. Here's the other color. And I plan on just putting a single light wire hook through this, and as you can see by the video footage, when this thing falls, these appendages basically just create a lot of movement. And hopefully they'll be successful here. But yeah, the Jackal Revoltage RV Bug 1.5, I think they come in a bigger size as well. I think a 3-inch. But since this is a big gear for Bait Finesse, I decided to go with the smaller 1.5. Alright, what do we have here? Now what I have here, it looks like, are some baits from Duo, and these are actually saltwater finesse lures. Wow, they really packed these up. And a lot of you Bait Finesse guys probably have heard of the Duo TetraWorks lineup, but yeah, check that out. Now to me, this lure is kind of in between the trout magnet and the bigger crappie magnet, but I think these will be more effective than both. Here's another color I got. There's another color I got. Now I guess some of these will glow in the dark. Wow, I guess maybe all of them do. Well, maybe not this one. Now the reason I opted for these is because while the trout magnet is great and it does catch fish, I'm going to put up a video of the action of one of these TetraWorks Bernies from Duo Realis. And the action on these is insane. Way more action than any trout or crappie magnet. And since they're a little bit bigger than the trout magnet, actually quite a bit longer, I could probably actually fish it on a rod that's not my uncomfortable Koying Teton TTC 5'10". And they actually have special jig heads for these TetraWorks lures. And I could have swore I bought more than than these. I'm going to check my order. But yeah, here in America, the finesse jig head selection is actually not very good. Not very good compared to Japan. Because when you're trying to fish a lure this thin, you're going to need extremely thin wire jig head hook. And these are special made just for these lures. And I don't know if you can tell, but the hook kind of bends upwards for easier hook sets. I could have swore I ordered more than 2 packs. Maybe the rest of them are in the box. But yeah, TetraWorks Bernie should be killer for panfish, trout, and probably some bass as well. Of course, fished on Bay Finesse. Alright, here's the last thing I ordered. And also from JACKALL. It's called the Good Meal, and it looks like these are saltwater lures. Now, unfortunately, there was no video about these lures on JACKALL's YouTube, but let's take a look at them. The Good Meal Skinny 2-inch. And let's open one of these up. Show you why I bought this lure. And they are extremely greasy. Look at that thing. This should kill the trout, the crappie if I knew how to find crappie, and probably even some bass. I doubt a bass will turn this away if it's just sitting there quivering right in its face. But yeah, these are pretty small. But of course, I'm going to be fishing these on Bay Finesse. And I bought these lures is because I have a vacation coming up, and I'm definitely going to be bringing a couple of bait finesse setups and some lures to fish for trout. And once again, these are, I guess, made for salt water, but the fish don't know. So we're going to see if they're going to work for freshwater fish as well. But I got that color, this color, this color, this color, and I got, I guess, a pack of Good Meal shads. Let's open this up. I could have swore I ordered more than this. I'm gonna have to check my receipt and see if they shipped everything. Oh, these are sticky as hell. But yeah, these are little teeny tiny paddle tails. I guess they're only 1.5 inches. But this ought to be a nice bluegill slayer. But yeah, a bunch of ultra lightweight plastics, as well as some relatively lightweight plastics from the JACKALL Revoltage series. I mean, I can't get over how detailed these soft plastics are. How much different detail they can inject into a soft plastic like this. And yeah, it looks like that's it. Alright guys, there's just a quick JDM BFS lure unboxing. Once again, let me know in the comments what you bought during this time of big savings on JDM tackle. Alright guys, thanks a lot.